Hi, this is Brandy with Stahls, and today we're going to be talking about the sample packs that we have available at Stahls and also Transfer Express. Some of you may not know that we already have sample packs ready to go for you to show your customers, make samples, and increase your profits. So let's go ahead and dig into a little bit of what's in our sample packs and why you should be ordering those. So first we're going to go into the sample pack that is for the CAD Cut Heat Transfer Vinyl Introduction. Now this is a great sample pack to use if you don't have a cutter, if you can't create your own samples, or you just kind of want to learn a little bit more about our heat transfer vinyl. So this is available when you call customer service or if you talk to your sales rep. So let's go ahead in, and again, this is the intro to heat transfer vinyl. So what you get in the sample pack is the special effect decorating. Now the sample pack is $15, but it gives you already pre-cut samples for the glitter flake, the metallic, the CAD Cut glow, the hologram, and the fashion film, and the flock 2. Again, if you don't have a cutter, they're already pre-cut for you, so it's a perfect way to go ahead and experience the samples yourself, see if it's a product that you want to introduce, or even to show your customers. Also, you have a heat transfer reference guide. Let's go ahead and open this up a little bit. And it's just like almost like a little pocket book of the heat transfer vinyl, the application instructions, the color choices, and also the price structure of each vinyl. Very handy, especially when it comes to those application instructions and those color choices. And then you have the larger heat transfer vinyl catalog. And again, pretty much the same thing, just a little bit larger. And it shows you the heat transfer vinyl, the colors, the application instructions, some cutting instructions, and also the price structure. And then here you have a little bit about the express print and some of the services as well. We are live, so I encourage you guys to ask any questions about these wonderful sample packs that Stahls offers. Okay, so we also have in the sample pack are the already pre-applied, and then you also have pre-cut that you can experience cut and weeding. And then I misspoke. If you do have a cutter, you do get a sample sheet of that material to go ahead and cut and weed yourself. You have the Premium Plus, you have the fashion film, and then you also have the thermofilm. What's great about being able to test these samples are there's so many different materials out there that is a perfect fit for a particular job or a particular garment, and this is a great way to go ahead and utilize those different types of materials, because sometimes the one heat transfer vinyl that fits all sometimes isn't necessarily the best case scenario if you're working with maybe on-field sports and you need something that has a little bit of an abrasion resistant like the thermofilm. So this is the introduction to the heat transfer vinyl. Again, it has some samples for you that's already pre-cut. Also that you can weed and apply, and then the heat transfer vinyl that comes in the sheets that you can go ahead and cut yourself. Next is another sample book, and this is again available internally. So contact your customer service rep, go ahead and try to get one of these added on. They're $5 into your order. And this is the Heat Press Success Kit. I believe if you do order a Hotronix heat press with us, this also comes to you with that purchase. So the Heat Press Success Kit. What is included is your Stahls pre-cut numbers and pre-spaced text, your CAD prints for your full color digital logo transfers, also some custom CAD cut, any word, any way, and then some goof proof. So it kind of gives you a bird's eye view of what Stahls offers on the heat transfer side of things. Anyway, so you have your pre-space text and pre-cut numbers. Perfect if you're doing your local jerseys and say you really don't have the time to pre-cut all of these. These would be able to, how do I want to say this? You would be able to go ahead and figure out how many ones, how many twos, how many threes, and go ahead and order a set of these numbers. And then you also have your name that is already pre-cut and pre-spaced. And then you have, let's see here, this is the CAD Prints full color digital logo. It does show you a little picture so you know exactly what you're looking at and there's no guesswork. So this is the express print, perfect for the cottons and polys. Tells you a little bit about how to heat apply it. And this is, again, the express print offered in either the blank digital material if you have a printer, or if it would be something that you need to get in services because you don't have a printer. Just because you don't have a printer, you don't want to turn away those customers. Go ahead and get a hold of customer service or Stahls or your rep and take a look at all of those services that we do offer. This is the glitter flake, of course. If you're not familiar with it, it comes in a wide variety of different colors, perfect for cheer and dance wear. And again, this is the sample here. You see the cheer in the glitter flake, and then, of course, the application instructions. This is just kind of one of those mainstay materials, which is your any word, any way, but what they made it out of is the fashion film. Everybody's probably familiar with the fashion film. Comes in a wide variety of different neons, electric colors, and it's definitely one of those mainstays in your shop. And again, that's already ready for you to test. And we slipped a little bit of a transfer in there from Transfer Express, which is goof proof. Goof proof transfers are a perfect way to offer that screen printing option if you don't have a screen print machine. Just offer it with a heat press. So you would send in your artwork, and maybe it's something that has 2 or 3 colors, can't do it in vinyl, or maybe it's too detailed, or if it's a larger job. But again, this gives you a bird's eye view of what the services are with Stahls or the heat transfer vinyl and with the Transfer Express. So again, this comes with a heat press or through your customer service. So let me clean up this area a little bit. Sorry about that. Do we have any questions or anything like that coming through while I clean this up? Okay. So I hope all of you take advantage of looking at some of these samples. And we'll go on the computer in just a few minutes and we'll show you where those are available. So next we're going to go ahead and dig into the do-it-yourself vinyl sample packs. And this is an accessory pack for $5, and it's definitely designed to help you sell. And it is for the team decoration. If you do have a group and you're really trying to gain some momentum and getting customers or people interested in your products and services, this is a great way to go ahead and do that. That's cost effective. So here you have your pre-cut numbers. We'll go ahead and pull that out real quick again. Okay, so you have your pre-cut number, and then also you have your pre-spaced text, which matches everything, and you have your stock numbers, and then one of my favorite materials are the Sim Stitch, which is just to offer a twill applique for those premium type of jerseys. A lot of people are getting back into the twill, especially with the baseball teams for their away jerseys. This is really gaining some momentum and popularity. It's a great and very inexpensive way to take a typical jersey that normally would be made of heat transfer vinyl and just kind of bump it up a little bit with its value with the twill. And then next you have the CAD Prints full color digital logo. Especially see this in Soccers. You know, they have a lot of those emblems on their jerseys and their shirts that they wear. And this is a great way to offer a full color heat transfer graphic for their jersey application. And what's nice is this would come in also non-apparel media, which is stickers, which is going to transition me into this pack here. Now, do I want to do that? Let's see here. No, I'm not going to get into that right now. We're just going to go back around. We're going to touch this real quick. This came with the introduction to heat transfer vinyl, but you can also order this separately. This is $5 and is under the DIY cutting special effects materials. So if you kind of want to get an idea of what the glitter flake is, the metallic, which is here. Also, you have your hologram, your flock 2, and your glow. And again, it's a very cost-effective way to go ahead and target some of those customers to show them exactly what you can do with your cutter or even with Stahls services. So that is another $5 pack. So we're going to go ahead and put that down. Any questions so far on any of the packs or anything like that? Has anybody ordered any sample packs from us, and how did they work for you? So I encourage you to ask any questions you might have. Now this is another sample pack. Now this is available in the 10 by 7.5 sheets, and it's $5 and comes in most of the materials that we have available. But this is one of my favorite techniques. And of course we have it in fashion film, we have it in reflective too. But this is one of my favorite techniques if you do have an embroidery machine. This is a technique called the rip away technique, and basically what that is it's loading, it's removing the polyester lining of the glitter flake, going ahead and looping it on your embroidery loop with just the skin of the material and doing a satin stitch or whatever stitching. And then when you are done with your stitching, you would go ahead and rip it away, leaving that center almost a full glitter applique, which is it's really awesome, especially in sheer and Greek wear. And again, you just kind of rip that away. Sorry about that, folks. I'm trying to keep it. There we go. And then you would just heat press that on for permanency. It's a really cool way to offer just a different process for a really cool finish. You can do it with glitter flake, you can do it with thermofilm, reflective, and then also the flock, I believe. So really easy way to offer applique in a different look. And again, these are available in the DIY samples under the samples accessories tab. I'll show you a little bit later. And again, that's just $5. So that's going to bring us into one of my favorite sample packs as well. Is again, if you do have the embroidery machine and that's something that you're always looking to do, this is another way to offer effortless embroidery. Again, this is a $5 sample pack, and you can download a sew file to use with your samples. We have a video on here that you can watch for the application process, but you can definitely learn how to use our Kiss Cut applique and our distressed applique. So here we have, this is going to be, let me get this for you. This is going to be the standard athletic script in the polytwill navy, and basically you would sew this on for permanency. Obviously this is more of like an embroidery kit. This is the Any Word, Anyway Kiss Cut applique, and this is a two-color. So you have the background, which is white, and then you have the foreground, which is the blue. And again, just a great way to offer super efficient applique for your teams. And one of my favorites, of course, is the distressed look. And this is something that you would be able to showcase to your customers very efficiently and cost effectively of the samples that you could possibly do for their sweatshirts or their jerseys or whatever you may be making. So that's our embroidery, effortless embroidery, $5 sample pack. All right, lots of sample packs. Who knew? Who knew we had so many sample packs available? Okay, so which leads me into one of my favorite, which is the Stahls Custom Logo Sample Pack. And it comes in a nice folder, and we'll get on the computer here shortly after I demonstrate this, and I'll show you where to find a couple of these different samples. Anyways, the Custom Logo Sample Pack, it offers just a great view of what Stahls offers and their services, or even the heat transfer vinyls, whether it's digital or cut only. Depending on what kind of equipment that you have, but just because you don't have a certain equipment doesn't mean you can't offer that, like the CAD prints if you don't have a printer, or the SimStitch if you don't have an embroidery machine. Whatever, where there's a will, there's always a way. And so first, if you want to zoom in on here. So first is the Express print, and the Express print is a full color logo that a customer would maybe be looking for. Let me see if I can. There we go. A customer that may be looking for, whether it's on a messenger bag, whether it's on an apparel. This is the Express print, which is the full color logo. You can apply this onto a sample garment and let your customers know this is a service that you do offer. Same thing with the glitter flake, and that is the Printable Glitter. I'll pull some of this out. Okay, so here's the Express print. You would just peel that off and heat apply it. Here is the glitter flake printable. And then next, I believe, is the Permatwill. Not a lot of people know that we offer this. And again, this sample pack, it's $5, and it's definitely worth its weight in gold to be able to showcase to your customers all the products that you can offer, and it really gets their creativity flowing as well, because, hey, people don't know what they want until they see it, right? So anyways, this is a printable twill. You would send us your artwork, and we would go ahead and offer this on a twill product, which is laser cut, and you can sew it on to whether it's a left chest logo, whether it's on a baseball hat, you know, whatever. So it's a really cool product in our services department, and we've gained a lot of interest lately in regards to that. The other one is the Super Tech Opaque, very similar to the Express print, but the variables of the garment and what you're putting it on would kind of toggle you back and forth of which way to go with the product. Express print, cotton polyesters, opaque, maybe the performance wear that needs to have a little bit of a stretchability. Let's see here. And then, of course, you have your mainstay heat transfer vinyl, which is the fashion film. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Premium Plus. Oop, oop. So you have your Premium Plus, and which is a really nice matte finish, buttery soft feel. Stretchability really is unbelievable on this stuff. So it's a good way to experience this as well to make a sample garment. Next in the sample pack is going to be the Sim Stitch. Again, this is one of my favorite products. It's a great way to show that it's a high-end look for sewn applique without the cost and labor of sewing, and it's a great way to offer something like this with just a heat press. So you would just send us your artwork or your any word anyway you would put in your text or whatever. So that's really cool. It's one of the reasons why I like this sample pack so much, because it really gives you such a wide variety of the products and the services that you would be able to offer your customers. And next but not least is a product that I think is super cool. And what this is, it is a two-step process, and it is a thermofilm background with an acrylic felt foreground. We did a morning show, and I believe we did demonstrate this, and it's just a really cool effect. So what you would do is you would heat apply this first, and then you would go ahead afterwards in with your acrylic felt, which is offered in a couple of different colors, and offer that on whether it's a jacket, sweatshirt, and again, just giving it just a super cool look. And again, taking that basic garment up into the premium. So that is for $5. Great way to kind of see what products that we have available that are fast and easy for you. And again, you know, what we want to do is to be able to give you a cost-effective way to make samples for your customers, to get your products out there, whether you are giving it to them or whether you're giving it to your road reps, keeping it on your desk, in your showroom, you know, whatever. But it's a great way to go ahead and just make some products to show your customers to get their creative juices flowing when you're going back and forth about different logos. Because some people don't know what they're looking for. They don't know all the different types of finishes that they can get. And that's what we're here to help you with, to make it very easy and very cost-effective for you. While you're ordering this, I encourage you to go ahead and order the free sample packs that we have available, and we'll get on to the website here in a second, and we'll show you where these are. So, custom logo pack, and then a couple of the free ones that we do offer is for non-apparel. So basically, this gives you a way to show a helmet sticker, a static cling, and a full color wall decal. And again, they're all in here, and you would just apply them. Another free sample pack would be Sublimated Transfer. So it's a great way to show your customer that, yeah, that option is available, that you would be able to do for them for their garment order or whatever that may be. Permatwill. And again, it just kind of gives you one sample and a little bit about the product. And again, it's a great way to show them what you can do or the products that you have available. And of course, the Express print. And then our new Flex style. So those are all free to be able to, you know, put them on your next order and get those samples in there so you can start showing your customers maybe some just different ways. So let's go to the computer and I'll show you where those are. Okay, so this is under the Heat Transfer Materials tab, and we're going to go over to our accessories. Okay, so the accessories, the DIY cutting samples, I think that's it. Okay, so these are all the $5 samples where you actually get a cut of the material to go ahead and cut yourself that I showed you in the rip away. And let's go back up. Okay, so the one that we talked about most was going to be that custom logo pack. Okay, so just follow that link and it's going to take you to that $5 custom logo pack, which is right there. And that's going to have that express print, the glitter, the opaque, the sim stitch in there, and the acrylic felt. So it's under, that's kind of why I couldn't find it, but it was under the printable. So there's the custom logo sample pack. And then all of the other ones that we kind of went through very quickly was at that $0. So I encourage you guys to grab a couple of those on your next order. And one of the perfect ways to create a sample to gain more business is the generic samples that I showed you, but also to make those custom logos of the job, the cheer team, the school, the corporation, is create their logo or create the team's name, or what we're going to do over here is some cheerleading, but to make something that is custom to increase that possibility of getting that job and targeting that market. And that's what it's all about, is to be able to show them all of the different things that you can do, and also the complementary products. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of go over here and we are going to do a custom logo. And this is for a cheer team. So we went ahead and just pre-cut this. And this is our glitter flake. And we're just going to tack that because we're going to add in the lion's head here. And again, we're also going to utilize our swatches that Stahls offers. And the swatches are going to showcase the different types of colors that we have available in the glitter flake. So whether you are setting this up in your shop, or you're presenting this to the cheer squad or cheer team, and again, this was just me taking out the swatches from the swatch book. All of our swatches can be heat transferred onto a garment. And it's a great way to go ahead and showcase the different types of colors that you have available in that line. If you want to limit your colors because you don't have all 50 or 60 different colors of the glitter flake, that's what those swatches can be used for maybe possibly a special order. So all you have to do is kind of like peel this off, and then you have all of your color variations that you have available. Okay, there we go. It's a great way to showcase some of the a custom logo with the colors. And then these are just some of the samples that we have in those sample packs that you get. Again, they're already pre-cut for you, so it's a great way to go ahead and make those samples, put them in your tote bag, take them to any kind of trade show that you're going to or craft show to showcase all of the different products that you can do. Send them out, whatever you want to do with the samples to encourage more business. So if you have any questions, I'll go ahead and try to answer those now. And I hope that you guys are looking at the link that we sent on the custom packs And if you don't have any questions in regards to Stahls heat transfer vinyl, I also want to touch base on the marketing kit that Transfer Express offers. This is a great value at $35. You can go in, order it off of Transfer Express website, or give them a call. And it is a perfect way. It's a perfect way to get an idea of what Transfer Express offers. It has many different transfers available to you to go ahead and apply, whether it's goof proof, elasti prints, hot split, and puff. It just gives you a great array of samples. The 2019 idea book, which is personalized, also comes to you in that pack, along with a couple of different coupons. Again, more samples, an application guide that you can go ahead and put on your wall, and a nice binder, along with a t-shirt. And again, all of those different samples that you have available to you. So Transfer Express, we're all about creating samples and giving you guys the tools that you need to promote your business, show your customers what you can do. You know, you just don't have a vinyl cutter, you just don't do decals. There's so many different products available to you and to your customers as well. So hopefully you guys will take advantage of the sample packs, ask questions, maybe get some sample packs ordered on your next order. And if anybody has any questions, we'll be sure to go ahead and answer them either now or at the end of the live. And I appreciate you joining me. So any questions over there? No? Okay, pretty much self-explanatory. So again, samples are a great way to promote your business and the products and services that you are able to offer. So appreciate you joining me today, and it was nice being here. And if you have any questions, please feel free to let us know. Talk to any of the customer service agents, and thank you so much for joining us today.